Check this out, folks. I raised the question, I did a video recently, Jesus will kill apostates in the New Testament according to his second coming. The disbelievers, he'll burn them in the lake of fire. I've published this video to a Christian called Hunter Williams on Facebook. And this is a guy that follows Jonathan McClatchy. I'm posting on Jonathan's page. He's a Christian apologist. And this is a follower of him. And Jonathan's been silent on this. He's not commenting at all. And this Christian is not responding to the question. I've raised it for the last 25 minutes. He still is not answering the question. They've seen my video. I've published my video where Jesus in the New Testament will kill apostates according to his second coming. And after going back and forth responses, I've put the question in front of him. For the last 25 minutes, I said to him, do you or will you not admit Jesus will kill apostates in his second coming? And you got to see how hilarious this guy is. He's just not responding at all. I mean, you can see him still writing in the text, right? See, he's still typing. So my question here is, and we'll go back nearly 25 minutes ago. I said to him, so you admit finally Jesus will kill apostates, not on this earth, but in the hereafter. Yes or no? Watch him flip-flop. So as you can see, he wrote back nearly 19 minutes ago. You can see he did not respond at all. And then I asked him, I said, a second time, you can see, read it on the screen here. I said, come on, dude, answer. Let's see if you have intellectual honesty. Will Jesus not kill individual apostates in his second coming? He starts laughing in the text. He says, I did answer you now, and delusion to your resume. So he's not answering anything. I said to him, I didn't see your answer clearly printed. Let's try again. I said, come on, dude. Answer. Let's see if you have intellectual honesty. Will Jesus not kill individual apostates in his second coming in hell? He writes back and says, your desperation is oozing out of your pores now. It won't be long before you're threatening out of frustration. I said to him, still waiting, like I'm all asleep. Just answer the question if you've got intellectual honesty. He says, read again. It has already been established that comprehensive is not your strong suit. He goes on to say, you spent your last time that you hear say equivocation fallacy is busted. He's not answering. I threatened him by saying, I'm recording the screen, still waiting for your answer. He says, final answer, you have nothing to come back with. Well, did anyone see the answer on the screen? No one saw it, right? He's not answering, right? He's calling me a troll, yet he's trolling himself. I said to him, I didn't see your answer clearly. This is the fifth time I'm posting to him. I said, I didn't see your answer clearly. Come on, dude. Answer, will Jesus kill individual apostates? He writes back and says, open your eyes. Look, he's still typing. And then he writes, now you're using another troll tactic by trying to get a yes or no answer to a loaded issue. It's not a loaded issue. It's a direct question. Will Jesus kill or not kill apostates in hell? He says, one, that is the case. He's not related to the topic, still playing silly games. He's telling me that I'm playing silly games, and he's claiming that it's a loaded issue. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, what should I say to this guy? I mean, why can't he just give a yes or a no answer? Why he can't just admit it? Why this intellectual dishonesty? Why? Because it shows how Christianity is bankrupt, and that when they accuse Islam for apostasy, punishing people for apostasy, yet his very Jesus is doing the very same thing in his second coming. Oh, that doesn't go too well now, does it? Just inbox me a copy of the thread and I will compare it to the complete thread that I will have in my file. One is literally to train others what to expect from Charles. This is a perfect classic example. Oh, you are the perfect example of trolling around when you're not giving a yes or a no answer, sir. I've asked you the question several times, and he's writing but giving no answers. I mean, what else should I do with him? Right? And he's calling me a troll. Apparently, I'm the troll on Facebook. And I'm playing the silly games when I'm asking him a genuine question. Will Jesus or will he not kill infidels, disbelievers, apostates in his second coming for rejecting Christ? And he's telling me inbox. I mean, what should I say? I'll write back and say, yawn, still not answering, yes or no, game over, go to sleep. Yep, that's what I'll write. Yep. Yawn, still not answering, yes or no, game over, go to sleep. So what do you want me to do, folks? I mean, this is the intellectual dishonesty of these Christians. You know, they just can't admit it. I mean, it's a clear yes or no answer. I mean, you have the Holy Spirit. Jesus will kill infidels in hellfire. I mean, why can't you just admit he will kill the infidels, the apostate? Why can't you just say it in the screen? Why this intellectual dishonesty? So there you have it, folks. You know, tune in for more videos. Okay, just before I was about to close the video, he did write back, and he just writes, he doesn't even give a yes or a no answer. Have a look. He goes on to talk about how the Jews were killed for not just for apostasy back in the Old Testament, but because they did treacherous actions and so forth. But I've moved beyond that. Why is he trolling around and typing that stuff? All I want is a simple yes or no answer. You know, he goes on and talks about Islam and Muslims doing, you know, that premise of Islam instructs or kills the apostle. That's not my question, sir. Yes, the game is still on if you give us an answer, and you're still not answering. Answer the damn question. Will Jesus or will he not kill apostates? And here we go. I'll type my question again. I didn't see your answer clearly printed in the screen. I said, come on, dude. Answer. Let's see if you have intellectual honesty. Will or will Jesus not kill individual apostates in his second coming in hell? Yes. Yeah. Yes or yes or no. That's all I want. And then he's reposting the same nonsense. Did you see that in the screen? He's reposting the same nonsense. All I require is a yes or a no. Here we go. Yes, here, I'll type it again. Yes or no. Will Jesus or will he not kill apostates in his second coming? Just answer yes or no. Let's see if he answers. Again, he's writing the same thing. I mean, is this guy trolling? I mean, who's trolling? I'm just asking him a simple question. Here we go, folks. Look, try it again. Watch. I will repost the same question again. It's very simple. He's not answering. Yes or no, will Jesus or will he not kill apostates in his second coming? My God, I mean, he's calling me a troll and he can't answer a yes or a no answer. Just type it. Be intellectually honest for a change, man. Come on. I mean, what do you want me to say to this guy? Seriously. Right? So, okay, so he's finally replied back. I asked him the question, he still doesn't reply. right? He goes on to say, hell is not killing, it's a final judgment, in contrast to how Muslims murder here and now. I replied back and said, so when Jesus puts people in hell, it's not agony and pain, it's not slowly torturing them in a spiritual death, burning their limbs. He laughed and he said, did I say that? Hell is final judgment. Muslims kill here now for apostasy. Jesus does not, still desperate to try and flip the scripture. And he says, can you see it here and now? And he posts a little funny picture, dang. And I replied back and I said, Jesus is worse. He will not kill, but everlasting punishment in hell for apostates. You agree, yes or no? Right? So he's clearly trying to dodge the bullet, but the bullet has just embedded its place, right? So it's actually worse in Christianity, because if he claims you don't actually die in the second coming, it's worse because it's an everlasting torturing. At least if you die, you just get punished once, that's fine, you know. But here we have an everlasting hellfire and an everlasting punishment according to the Christian Fatwa websites. And you can actually see in the description section below this video. And he's still not answering. So I said to him one final time, I said, Jesus is worse. He will not kill, but give everlasting punishment in hell for apostates. I asked him, do you agree? Yes or no? And here we go. This is what your religion does in here. Right here. He's now posting me a text, a comment link, and referring to red herrings. This is what Islam does. Well, I don't care what Islam does. I'm showing you what Christianity will also do, and you're not answering. So there you go, folks. He's not answering, and yeah, we'll basically cut the video here. If he does ever answer, I'll do a part 3 to this video, or part 2, sorry. But he's not going to answer, so I'm just going to leave him. Yawn. I'll just write yawn. So I'll leave him. Not answering. Right. I basically said yawn. He's still not answering, and there you have it, folks. He writes back, he says, yep, the cruelty of Islam and your pathetic amusement at seeing. So there you go. Let's see who's pathetic. He clearly can't answer the question, and we'll leave him, let him be. So there you have it, folks. There you clearly have it. He can't answer the question. He can't really respond. There you have it. We asked him several times. He keeps dodging it, and at the end, he still doesn't answer. So thank you for watching this episode. The Christians can't answer. There you have it. Jesus will torture, an everlasting torturing of apostates in the hereafter, and the Christian is too dishonest to even admit it. And he's clearly avoiding the question, as you can see in the text. And there you have it. He's actually responded 1 minute ago. Lastly, he writes, he calls me a liar, troll, desperate, last atrocity committed by your religion. He goes, your prophet demands a killing of apostates. Again, he's not answering, right? I asked him how many times. I said, yes or no, does Jesus commit the killing of apostates or actually punishes them forever in hellfire, living? If they're living, it's even worse. And again, he's not answering, so we're just going to let him be. And he calls us the troll. So there you have it, folks. If any other Christian can step up to the plate to answer our questions, then feel free to comment, and we'll make another video. Thank you. Goodbye.